Alright, I'm voicing over this part on this little phone app just because it's so incredibly windy that you can't hear what I'm saying, but this is like a little, I guess this part of the parking lot is just like so damaged that it's caused it to be like when it rains, it's fucking like an ocean. Like literally it's in the center of this little thing, it's knee deep. Like literally. But yeah, that's the Sunoco truck stop near the Walmart. I think on Broadway in Buffalo near the mall. So anyways, this is the beginning of the new video. Love you guys. If you don't know about Tim Hortons, it's pretty much the place to be. Like, everything inside of Tim Hortons is delicious. There's not one item on the menu that's a miss. If you don't know about Tim Hortons, it's pretty much the place to be. Like, everything inside of Tim Hortons is delicious. There's not one item on the menu that's a miss. So I'm here at this little waiting spot that I kind of carved out of these bushes here. It's a pretty tight little hole. There's really not very much room to move around, but that's fine. I've got enough room to lay down or whatever. So, yep, there's the tracks right there that a westbound should be pulling in, you know, at some point. We're heading back to Cleveland. We had a couple days of, you know, just laying around, being a bum, but it's time to head back, hang out with Babu, and figure out what we're going to be doing. We're going to be trying to see if there's any way we can find an affordable place, maybe on the east side of Cleveland, and maybe find some little jobs to do for as long as we feel like doing that, I guess. But we'll see. We'll make another update when the train pulls in. Well, we waited. A couple of trains passed, but we waited for this one, and it rolled up pretty much right where we were camped at, so that made that a lot easier. It's gonna be a nice evening. We're gonna ride Dirty Face just because it's nice out. So hopefully we just go to Cleveland. If we end up going to Willard, we'll just turn around in Willard. Sounds like there's an eastbound about to be showing up. Obviously that doesn't help us, but it's always nice to see a little activity, regardless of whether it's your train or not. A lot of fucking engines. It's a junk train. Well, there's a westbound. It's kind of far. And we're like kind of really out in the open here. I don't know. Something is telling me to just pass on this train. I don't know why I'm having that thought process, but I'm just immediately thinking it's probably a better idea to just let this one go. I don't know. It's kind of hard to pass up this really short distance to go sit out in the fucking middle of the sun on a hot day. We might just even see if something just comes in at night. Well, this looks like this is gonna be it for Buffalo. I'm just gonna see if maybe those double stacks back there roll up right here. But if not, I guess we'll have to ride a piggy. I know Olivia doesn't really like it, but we're not going that far anyway. We're just going one crew change down. It's getting later out, so it'll be a cool ride. I still have a few beers, a little bit of weed, so we'll be all right. Yeah, I don't know if those are rideable, really. None of these that are coming up are rideable. These little flat wells, or I mean the curved ones, the ones with the curved sides instead of the ribbed sides, they're not really exactly rideable, but there's some more coming up. So we'll see. I'll let you know when we get on. Well, we waited. A couple trains passed, but we waited for this one, and it rolled up pretty much right where we were camped at, so that made that a lot easier. It's gonna be a nice evening. We're gonna ride Dirty Face just because it's nice out. So hopefully we just go to Cleveland. If we end up going to Willard, we'll just turn around in Willard.
saw, folks!
Well, our train did end up overshooting Cleveland. That was a distinct possibility. Buffalo and Cleveland, they're not really too far apart. Maybe if I had gotten on a junk train, I would have had some better luck because they go slower. But of course, I got on a train with all UPS and FedEx cars, so yeah, that thing, from the point that we left Buffalo to the point where we were like obviously leaving Cleveland, it was like maybe 4 hours. So crews can be on the train for 7 to 12 hours. So it was only like another 2 hours for them to get here to Willard. And I think besides North Baltimore, this is like the last spot that they could stop and put a new crew on. And if they put the new crew on here, they can get the train all the way to Chicago with only one more crew. So, you know, obviously CSX is in the business of making money, so it obviously makes money to not have to pay 3 separate crews to move a train. So, whatever, you know, we're here in Willard. I was going to try and see if I could figure out if there's any local trains that would go to Cleveland. Where I'm trying to get to in Cleveland is only 66 miles away, so I'll probably at some point today or tomorrow just get picked up and go out there. But yeah, Willard is interesting. I always get here like in the nighttime and like get a little creeped out. The first time I got here at like 11, so it wasn't that late. But last night I got here at like 3 in the morning, and for a town this small, it was just kind of a little strange that there were so many people just walking around at 3:30 in the morning. And I don't know if they're just everybody's got some really good coffee around here or if it's something else. But I have a spot that I usually sleep at when I come here, and there was a good like 6 or 7 people that like continuously walked past my camp and like just like peeking around the corner to see me and stuff like that. And like finally this one like it was like 2 people or something, they just kept coming back. Like they came back like 4 separate times. And mind you, now at this point, by the last time they came by, it was like 4 in the fucking morning. And I was like, "Hey, you good? Like, is there a reason why you're staring at me like I'm some animal in the zoo? Like, what is this?" And they're like, "Why do you have a spatula?" I'm like, "Cause I'm cooking. Cause I'm cooking food. I've been on a train for a few hours. I'm hungry. I've got something to cook up, and you typically use a spatula for that." But so then I just like got up and started walking and talking to them, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, okay." And then they're like, "We gotta go." And I'm like, so I think because I had like, when I did finally get to sleep, I had like a series of very scary, like creepy kind of dreams, and now I'm just remembering about those people last night, and I guess it now makes sense. There's also like a lot of cops in this town for such a small town. I don't know. I just hope we can get out of here soon. Last time I was here, I mean, nothing happened to me. I was here for like 3 days last time. So, would have definitely preferred to be waking up in Cleveland right now. But, beggars can't be choosers.